He called me a liar when I quoted Deuteronomy 13 verse 6, that the Bible said, if your brother tend to worship any other God or leaves your faith unalive. Deuteronomy 13 verse 6. Boss, my time, so make it quick. You will see who is a liar here today and who has read the scriptures. Deuteronomy chapter number 13 verse number 6.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 13:6.
Yeah.
Even your brother or your son or your daughter or the wife
or your wife
you love or your closest friend
may
secretly encourage you to worship other gods.
If he tells you leave that religion and worship other religion,
that is
gods that you and your sisters have never worshipped. God himself have never told you about. One of them may encourage you to worship the gods of the people who live near you, or the gods of those who live far away. But do not let him or her persuade you. Do not even listen to them. Show them no mercy. Or pity. And do not protect them.
Continue.
Kill them.
One day. You did not hear me. In front of me, you are coming to brag. This is the UTI that what you are talking about. I don't brag. I am only a student, but you are not up to the standard. Wallahi, not even you, not even your masters. They are not up to the standard. They know who I am.
Moses gave civil law for ancient Israel. Elijah operated in a prophetic era under that same covenant. But Jesus revealed the fullness of God's character, which is centered on love, mercy, forgiveness, and non-violence. The clearest definition of Christianity is not found in isolated Old Testament laws. No, not at all. But in the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. And in him, the message is clear. Love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you, and overcome evil with good. It was not a general instruction for all people everywhere or for Christians under the new covenant. When Jesus came, he made it clear what kind of spirit his followers should live by. He did not continue the idea of retaliation or destruction as a way of dealing with opposition. Not at all. In fact, when his disciples wanted to act in the spirit of Elijah, that is calling down fire on a village that rejected him, Jesus Christ rebuked them. He corrected that mindset directly and he showed a different way. Further went on by teaching his followers in Matthew chapter 5, 43 to 48. He said, you have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and on the unrighteous. So if you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing the same thing? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? And he said, be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. He also said, if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. He was teaching non-retaliation instead of revenge. And when Peter drew a sword to defend him, Jesus told him, put it away. And even while being crucified, Jesus prayed for those who were killing him, saying, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. So when you look at it, the pattern is consistent. Moses gave civil law for ancient Israel. Elijah operated in a prophetic era under that same covenant. But Jesus revealed the fullness of God's character, which is centered on love, mercy, forgiveness, and non-violence. The clearest definition of Christianity is not found in isolated Old Testament laws. No, not at all. But in the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. And in him, the message is clear. Love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you, and overcome evil with good. Stay blessed.